mutable signs. I hope that you're doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings. This is going to go from the 9th of February through the 12th of February. I apologize, guys, for not having these sets done every 3 days like I used to, or that I have not had them done like I used to do them. But I've been working on those combination readings, and I got all of the zodiac done. Those are all down below. Go at it. They're very intense. So if you are new, my channel looks at a lot of criminal activity. You will hear disturbing information on my channel. It's always for uprightness, to get rid of the freaking kooks out of the earth, to catch them and let Jehovah expose what's around you and I, so that we can uproot it. His sickle's coming in the earth. It's been in the earth. It's just literally just taking things out as he sees fit. And anyway, so we look at stuff like that so that it can be a better place for you and I. So anyway, you've been warned. I'm not churchy or religious or anything like that. I am spiritual. I love Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. He is my Yeshua, my salvation. And I tell you what his name looks like in a tarot reading. I'm kind of just chit-chatting, but I do use the tarot and I show you what his name looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love him. He is my prophecy. He is magnificent here. This is his tower that he's building on these gates. And so anyway, this is who I am, and it's very forceful at times because Jehovah is a Elohim of war, not to start it but to finish it by the kooks and the idiots that want to start that crap. So anyway, it can come out real forceful and very bold, and it really came out bold in the cardinal reading. So anyway, welcome if you stay. Thanks for checking me out if you go away. Those of you returning, I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for being a part of my process and allowing me to be a part of yours. I mean that with all of my heart. I just appreciate you all for being a part of this channel and allowing me to be who Jehovah has called me to be in the earth. And you be all that you need to be in all uprightness, and I celebrate you for that. So anyway, let's see what's going on with mutable energy. Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius, please, Jehovah, from the 9th of February through the 12th. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. Every warlock, witchcraft, familiar spirit, dark arts of any kind that would try to harm in any way. Shove it to the pit in the name of Jehovah. Jehovah, rebuke you. Show me, please, mutable energy, Jehovah. Show me mutable energy. Jehovah, I inquire your hand and your hand alone, because you know everything. Your eyes go to and fro in the earth. It doesn't miss a thing. Every hidden thing's going to come out, because your word will not return to you void. Show me mutable signs. So the tower, that's interesting. I spoke about the Tower of Babel because the spirit of Nimrod came out in the cardinal reading. So the tower, a disaster, a knowledge, a paradigm shift. Somebody's got an eyewitness to something. Somebody knows something here. It's also very sexual energy that's coming out here with the tower energy. So it's huge energy. It's pride and ego and conceit and look at me and look what I built and everything else. And the tower gets knocked down. The pride and ego. So the 8 of Cups, well, obviously somebody had a disaster or something sexual took place, and somebody had a paradigm shift, and somebody walked away. Okay, the 8 of Cups is here. Or something disastrous happened after somebody walked away within some type of situation or something, some type of big time knowledge of something. So go get 9 of Cups. If truth sets somebody free, regardless if they're standing in some type of rubble, then that is setting somebody free to go through the portal and to go get a wish fulfillment somewhere. Okay, there was a victory in the mutable sign, or excuse me, I'm doing mutable, in the cardinal sign reading. There was war there though, but there was a victory there. So some type of disaster, I guess, for somebody is here. So consequence if you don't do something. A lot of cups are here for you mutable signs. This is a confusion. What do? I got many options. Or somebody didn't do something, or they did and they picked wrong and it caused a disaster, and now somebody walking on. It could be positive or negative. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck and then we'll clarify this. There's a celebration energy here with the Four of Wands. For some people, somebody made a decision and it ended their home, and there's been a paradigm shift. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Something for some of you all did happen at a celebration, and it just changed everything. Something sexual happened around it. There's a lot of cups here. There's somebody dreaming up some stuff, and this is very artistic energy. At the same time, if somebody did pick correctly, and they know what they need to do to have a paradigm shift to walk away, there's a lot of money here. The rainbow is here. We literally had energies of the flood and things like that, which is going to be a fire flood this time, people. We have fire and brimstone come out on the cardinal reading. But there's a covenant and there's a promise to the people of the upright in the earth. Okay, there's gold at the end of the rainbow, and it's known about that gold there, okay? Because this is about music and poetry and art and stuff like that with that energy there. Give me just a second. Somebody been so stingy, and you're always going to knock somebody's pride way down in some type of situation, because what they did was a consequence around it. Okay, so ruin. Well, somebody is ruined if they don't do the right thing. Okay, they're already ruined because when they chose the wrong thing, it already set them up for that destruction. So there you go. Okay, 2 cards just literally just fell in my lap. So the Queen of Swords, somebody's mask is being torn freaking off of them. Okay, some of y'all have pregnancy issues. Her sword has little butterflies there, and that goes back to life and death. This is a death card. Somebody killed somebody. They did kill somebody. Okay? They just ruined somebody. They just stomped all over them. They just did. It's known about this person. And then there's the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, and the surprise and the seducing energy that could come out of that. It's real creative energy. It's an announcement to something as well. This is the Queen of Swords in the upright's law to rip somebody's mask off and say no more, and say surprise. We're coming after you. You're going to jail. 11-11. There's some type of a judgment on a home energy here. Okay, there's a judgment. There's the tent at the bottom of the deck. That is, so if you're new and go, what? The hermit is in the Hebrew. It's the tet. It's a snake in the basket. Something got real filthy with the tet. This is somebody who's got high volume wisdom. The tet is a judgment, and the hermit is somebody who really can go within, as we know. He's got high volume wisdom to put a judgment on something, because the hermit can represent a judge, a lawyer, a tax collector, somebody who's a calculator, to understand. They've really analyzed something. It's time to make an announcement to rip somebody's stupid mask off their freaking face. Don't care if they're ruined or not, because like I said, they're a freaking disgrace if they did something here that caused a disaster in a very big way to a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of cups here, or to a family that got ruined in some type of situation. Whatever the crap this is, somebody got stabbed, then they got stabbed. Then this person is going to freaking jail for what they did. Don't care what it is. Don't care if it was music that they stole. Don't care if they murdered somebody. They're jail worthy. They thieved. Somebody did thieve, because the thief came out and the prison card came out right next to it in the cardinal reading. Now, you people want to celebrate a thief and a liar and a murderer, then you guys are going to go right straight down to hell with them. All of you. You don't get up and do the right thing. Especially law enforcement. Knows better. Don't give a rip what you got mixed up in. Oh, but what do you... Boy, I'm feeling this energy today, people. I really, really am. Let me take this first. Yo, but you just... hold on just a second. Sorry about that. I know it makes y'all know. Never mind. I am really feel this energy. So if you are new, don't take offense at it. It's the spirit speaking through me. Okay? Jehovah is ticked at some nastiness that's happened to you, upright people. And enough is enough. Because there's an annihilation energy that is here with this tower. It is here. Jehovah, you just speak on. There has been something that has been set back for somebody. There has been thievery for some of you all. This is anything dirty attached to something dirty is there. There's a judgment on something. Somebody did have something set back. Something also happened on a hill somewhere. Cheese is here. Cheese. Are you doing somebody in the spotlight or takes pictures or something like that? Jehovah will avenge for you. Vengeance is Jehovah. Yes, and he is going to. He's coming down on these people. However he's got to get it done, he's going to annihilate them people. He really is. Burn and brimstone. So this just came out in the cardinal readings. So let Jehovah Elohim speak on. He means what he says. You guys want this little whatever person that does little creative things over here that's causing nothing but stupidness in our world. The world was in the cardinal reading. Then you just go right on ahead. And the good people will go through the war, and we won't smell like no smoke when the fire and brimstone comes, because like I stated in the cardinal reading, we're promised we won't get hurt through that. But you guys are going to be annihilated. And then we're going to say, thank you, Jehovah, for getting rid of all the crap eaters. There's a water park here, connection to some type of situation where something got really dirty and filthy, or some type, we got a little child here in the water as well. Okay, something happened at a water park, and something sexual took place, or some type of a disaster, or somebody drowned, or something like that. There's some type of judgment around it. Then there you go. That energy is here. Jehovah's going to avenge for you. Thus saith Jehovah, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. And Jehovah's word stated that when he come back, he was going to do some business now for those who hurt the prophets and his people. Dialysis is here as well. As you do with somebody who has dialysis or something like that. There's offspring, so we do have children out here. There's 3 more, Jehovah, you just pick. Your parents are here. Well, we got a parent or an ex here as well, involved in some type of a situation. Horses are here, or somebody lives on a farm. The other day we had a rodeo energy come out, so whatever that means for anybody. Find your flow and regain your stability. Well, it's time to put judgment on something, people. It really is. Let's see what else is coming out here for this reading. Jehovah says you will not find your stability at all. You'll be crazy if you don't do the right thing. Somebody, I think it was the fixed sign readings, had a day to do something. Okay, so some people that, and obviously the sun is in a fixed sign, so that applies for everybody. You're going to regret it if you don't do something. Somebody's already regrets. I don't care who it ruins. What's the bigger picture? Because the world is at stake. The United States is at stake. Korea came out and spoke about them wanting to annihilate us. So there's a judge here, and the conversation card also goes to a verdict of a judge. We also have new life here. Well, this Queen of Swords has a butterfly all around her. So the butterfly comes out, death and life. It's your choice. It's your choice. There's the thief coming out, and Jehovah says they're caught. They came right through the window, and Jehovah says, I come like a thief. Vengeance is his, and you reap what you sow. Fortune is here. There's a lot of fortune. There is a lot of fortune. And celebrating energy is also here. Or cheerfulness for the upright, or something happened while you were at a gathering and stuff like that's taking place. What's at the bottom of the deck is a little maid, or the servant, or the cook, or the cleaner, or whoever the crap that person is. If they're not in the upright, they did something, they thieved on somebody. And if you are in the upright and you are, a cook or something, and something happened while you were at work, then, obviously I'm always addressing the wicked energy. If you're upright, you're upright. So whatever is going on, there is burning energy and sulfur energy. The gopher wood is actually appearing on this card of burn and brimstone, which came out on the cardinal reading. And the onion came out, and the onion goes back to a movie. We have cheese out here, so cheese or exposure to something is out here, but so it all is intertwining. But the gopher wood goes back to the flood, and the flood is connected to the onion because that movie is called The Onion. Say cheese. We're here, people. We're here. What do you want to bring out for mutable signs, please? There's 2 cards here. Angel of self-worth. And you are currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your self-worth. And we've had some people that have thieved on people and put them in a place where they tried to ruin somebody else so that they get some type of glory and build up their pride and ego on this tower that become a destruction and turn right around and ruin them. And so those people have been through that hardship. It's time to get up and look in the mirror and say, no, I am of worth, and so are my brothers and my sisters that were made to be lower, and we're not. We lift up the great one. He's going to lift us up. We also have an angel of healing here. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. And so maybe somebody's stomach area needs healing. I send you loving light. There's been a lot of things that have gone on in the home that's caused a lot of stupidness. Just by something over here that's caused something else to just tumble down. Like this tower, that somebody's got an eyewitness to somebody, and if you don't do the right thing today and put a judgment on it, you're going to be ruined. And thus saith Jehovah, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. And so if you've done that to me or any of my other brothers and sisters who have an anointing on them, your destruction is nigh.